Now we're moving to the next position that's really common, and that's a body lock. And most of us have some defense from the body lock, so we'll just really quickly cover that again, and we'll start drilling them. So Forrest gets a body lock. He can have, basically he can have two kinds of body locks. He can have sort of a high body lock like Paul did before, okay, which is not the most common in no-holds-barred mixed martial arts. The most common in no-holds-barred mixed martial arts is the body lock when he's off on the side here. All right, trying to pinch the legs and dump me or trip me. It's imperative that if I make this whole mistake that gives to the body lock, I have to get this arm in and I have to start to get my hips out. All right, that's got to be my first move. That's a move that you drill thousands and thousands of times. Okay, as soon as we're pummeling, as soon as he gets in, okay, I have to get that in. I get a deep whizzer, as deep as I can. This is a whizzer. All right. And I start turning my hips to him. All right? Will he go down? I don't know. Can I make him go down? I can go here, and I can kick that leg out and take him over. But that's more wrestling. I'm looking to defend. So when we're pulling, he's here. I immediately do it. I let go, comes back in. Yeah. If I'm here and he's not opened his arms yet, then I can start playing my wrist control, or I can start bringing his head down. But the first motion is the key. Whizzer, turn. All right? So the first thing I want you to do is just easily, he can start anywhere he wants to. Whizzer, open, come up. He's going to go into the body lock on the other side. Whizzer. I didn't open it, so I slid down to the wrist here. Okay? And I can go into whatever I go into. So let's do that quickly, because everyone knows the whizzer. Everything we've done earlier today still applies. If I whizzer him, then I feel comfortable. There's no reason not to come back in. All right, I've opened that space. I can just chop him like Paul showed earlier. Chop him right in. There's no reason I can't do that. If he's got me, he's a little squarer. He's already on my side, so I'm going right to the whizzer. The whizzer is for the side. You don't have a lot of time. He goes to the side. Okay, if I don't whizzer, I'm going down. All right, if he stays squarer here, then I have the head peel that Sharp just showed. Okay, we did that earlier. I also can just drop my hips back and do the most muscular pose. Yeah. Is that the whole pose? Okay. So if he's squarer and he's not being so disciplined with his arms, then I will drop my hips out and I'll wrap under and come into a double overhook, which I'll let Paul show some stuff from that later. And that it's a great, we're all led to believe that this is the dominant position, but that's not the dominant position. If I go here and he goes double overhooks real tight, he's in dominant position. Okay? The only thing he has to watch out for is I can sometimes throw some real good knees under his ribs, and one of those will open it up. So now let's combine. So we have basically three things right now. He comes in. What do you got? He comes in. If he goes to the side, then I have to whizzer immediately. Okay? If he goes to the side and I whizzer, and it opens up, okay, I can come right back in. Even if I just get it open a little. Okay? I just repump. Now we're neutral. Now we'll start our attack. If he stays in tight, I can go right to the head rip. Okay? That was a good head rip. Let me get a good. I don't want to grab your ears. Go for it. Now here's a good head rip. That's a Paul Sharp head rip right there. Last but not least, if he's not being real disciplined with his arms, I'll throw it down and then watch my hands. They're going to come up. Not here. There's not an overhook. There's not a good double overhook. I take this and I put pressure against him. Okay? Put pressure against him. The only additional thing I like the guys to work in this section of material is against the wall. Okay? We're not going to work that right now because there's concrete there. Maybe we'll do that later. We'll bring a pad out.
That's our street section.
Street section. But what I can say is a lot of defending against the wall is being able to re-pummel. Okay? Because the person's going to put you in a wall with over-unders. If you can't re-pummel, keep your base, and either put him against the cage or get back inside, then you're going to be in trouble. If the person's got you against the cage, pummels in for double underhooks, then you're going down. You're going to be eating the cage. So we're not going to do that against the wall.